Yeah, welcome to Coffee and Cannabis. I'm your host Eliza, and this is
Corey, what's up?
And today we have rapper, businessman, DJ, producer. I could just keep going on and on. So come on, Corey, keep it going.
Philanthropist.
There we go. Yes, giving back to Atlantic City. Okay,
South Jersey representative.
Mr. Nu Jerzey Devil, please give it up. So before we get into it, though, let's talk about our coffee.
Bodega Special.
I'm getting real consistent, I know. Corey, what are we smoking on?
You and I are smoking on jet fuel cross with gelato. Jerz got B-52 Bomber.
Let me get a light of somebody. Appreciate you.
See?
Got that deep. Ooh, that Rick Ross. It's like, no, it's good.
Sorry.
Whoa!
I gotta let me try that one.
Whoa!
Hey, friend. You good?
Whoa! What is this?
Oh, I know what. No, you got it in your little Camel, John. It's not because Eliza don't smoke tobacco.
I'm trying to get off it too.
She do the hemp wraps. I still roll leaf, but it's just it's a gelato strain. It's not even that. It is called jet fuel.
Yo, you know shit don't hit me like that. That was crazy. Woo! Knock me on my ass.
Just another day.
Okay.
Take a sip.
Get righteous.
Let me regroup. All right. So as you guys know, we saw this gentleman once before. We brought him on to our Atlantic City special, but I just was so intrigued by his story and so many things that he's overcome, and now coming back to his city yet again, trying to pour back into it, start a business, and do something new from the transition of music. So I mean, I appreciate you coming all the way up top here.
Appreciate the
That's a hike too.
Back.
Yeah,
that's a hike
all the way to Jersey City.
It wasn't. Listen, I came from Florida now. It ain't just me coming from South Jersey.
Yeah, he came off the jet.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I had to come down. I had to, I love y'all show. I love what y'all do. I love the movement. So yeah, ain't nothing but a flight.
No, I really do appreciate the love. And I really do love what you're doing. I don't think that, it's often people go back to their city. Sometimes people leave and they don't go back to give back. Right. And I think the fact that you've come back at such an opportune time. Mm-hmm. Me personally, and I say this to Corey all the time, I really love Atlantic City. I feel like it has so much potential.
That's her second home. She loved this shit.
It is. It's really like when I talk about going to the shore, like I'm talking about going to Atlantic City. Right. Like,
we gotta do better.
Listen, I love all the shore. I be in Belmar, I be in Asbury, but it's something about Atlantic City. Knowing the history behind Chicken Bone Beach, knowing just so much about the city. I don't know. I just feel like. It's time. It's time people go back and pour into it, start businesses, do real estate. Right. Like, what drove you to do that now?
I mean, for one, it's my hometown. You know what I mean. So, and I still have a lot of friends there. I got family still there. So obviously, I want to see them do better. I want to see the city do better. I want to see everything grow and prosper. And sometimes it takes somebody like myself that's actually from there to come back and implement life back into the city. A lot of people don't like to go back home because for obvious reasons, people trying to harm you and all, whatever the case may be. And I'm a child of God. I'm not fearing nobody. You know what I mean? So it was written, man. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me personally, I would love to see my city just go back up and glow and be back to the days where everybody from New York and North Jersey came down there, Philly, like, we gotta go to Atlantic City for the weekend. Like, that was a thing. Like, all the way from Jay-Z saying it, like, down in AC. Like, everybody, AC was
having a 40-40 club.
40-40 club, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just, like you said, all the potential in the world is there. It's just, it takes a lot, the people to get back, takes businesses to be installed, you know what I mean? And with this cannabis thing, I feel like that's gonna be a big part of bringing Atlantic City back. I feel like Atlantic City is going to be the Amsterdam of America. You know what I mean? And what all we trying to do, I don't want to get the spoilers out, but what all the city's trying to do, I feel like we can very well be that. You know what I mean? And it's entertainment, it's a lifestyle, it's close to it's drivable. It's not like you got to drive fucking 4 hours away from 2 hours from New York, hour 45 minutes from Philly. So it's all the potential is definitely there, man. I'm just I'm gonna do my part, and hopefully, you know what I mean, I encourage other people to do the same and follow and get on board and push the movement.
Tell me about this movement that you have, 48 Blocks.
Well, what's up with the name? First of all, for those that don't know already.
Oh, right.
Okay, so yeah, so 48 blocks. That's the logo, just in case you know. But no, the 48 blocks is Atlantic City is actually 48 blocks long. So obviously, you know what I mean, I didn't want to leave out no area from Atlantic City. I didn't want to say it because I'm from downtown Atlantic City, so you got people from back Maryland, you got people from Stanley, Midtown, and a lot of the areas don't really get along right now. So I'm trying to bridge that. So when me and my homie Chase, we came up with the name. We came up with it to not leave anybody out, and then I mean, so that was the whole thing behind it, and it made all the sense in the world. You know what I mean? And then 48 blocks. Okay, so now what we doing with that? We're gonna do a strand per each block. You know what I mean? And now that's not gonna leave anybody out now. I mean, people still right now getting asked, you ain't do my block yet. Hold on, man. Like, it's not that much weed in the world, bro. There's only so many strands out there. So it's on the time lapse. I got to wait for, you know, somebody to make some new strands. But, yeah, the end goal is to make 48 strands, you know what I mean, and really get everything locked down in the city, leave nobody out, and, you know what I mean, and unite the whole city and get back to where we belong, man, because we was once America's favorite playground.
Yeah.
I got a weird history with Atlantic City. You know, I'm from South Jersey. Shout out to Willenboro. But
I got my first ticket there.
Yeah. Well, I got my only in life ringworm in Atlantic City, that nasty ass beach. I was young cat. My grandma, let's go down Atlantic City. We in the sand and shit. Never again. Never again. I still go to Atlantic City and party and have a good time, but
as a kid,
I don't be in the sand and all that. Nah.
As a kid, man, I was on Texas Avenue. I was probably like 5 years old. Texas Avenue and Pacific, which is damn near on the boardwalk. Every day in the summer, like I was in the beach sand. I was the fucking Baywatch kid. I was out there every day just on the beach. I was a beach kid. And then I got older, and I think that was probably the last time I've been on the beach.
Damn.
Yeah. Started really looking at the sand.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, nah. I mean, and it's sad, but, you know, but people come down, they love it. But it's me, like when you're from Atlantic City, it's like, we didn't take advantage of that. Like living a block away from the beach. I mean, as a kid, yeah, I took full advantage. But when I got older, I was just like, that should have been there my whole life. But now, the real estate value, what you could buy on that block is amazing.
It's the most affordable beachfront, right?
In America.
Yes, it is the most affordable beachfront in America. This is what I'm saying. Like, we have black and brown folks that live in a beach city. There should be nothing but joy.
Right.
But you walk a couple blocks away from the boardwalk, and there's so much poverty.
You're in the trenches. Like, listen. It's the minute you pass the boardwalk, you in the hood, and that's the sad part about it. Like, and that's what we gotta change. And it sucks because if we try to, you know, gentrify everything, it's gonna push the people away. Cause you know what I mean. So it's like it's a touchy situation. Like, I want to keep the city, but I feel like the only way that's gonna really to clean it up. We're really gonna have to move everybody out and just make it a whole resort type, like not like a living place, like, you know what I mean, like a place where it's just all businesses and a playground. But as long as we put the people in a better environment and a better situation, I don't see why nobody would care. You know what I
Well,
mean?
what I will say is that I do like to find solutions, and whether these are good ideas or not, I think it's still good to have constructive conversation and throw new ideas out, because it's like you get new politicians, you get people wanting to do new things, and it's like, well, everybody kept coming in here and doing different things, and we still didn't fix it.
Right.
So I'll give you an example. The beach. You guys have a point.
You don't want to acknowledge it, but it's true.
You have a point. But you know why that is? Atlantic City is one of the only beaches in the state of New Jersey that you don't have to pay to get on.
It's a free beach, yeah.
So because it's free, there's no fund there to maintain the beach or to give it upkeep.
One would think the casinos would be mandated to do such. I'm just saying, just talking.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, because let's jump into that.
Because they don't own it, they're not cleaning it.
We're gonna get into that. That's a totally separate issue, but you're 1,000% right. Mm-hmm. But in general, every city that is a beach city manages their own beach. You pay a couple dollars to get on, and that's why the beach is
Or
clean.
beach passes or whatever the case is.
Beach passes.
Yeah.
Now, does it suck? Does it make it inaccessible? I guess. Maybe you can do something where you say residents are free. People who come to the city, I mean, it is a casino, right? You can get a ton of money from people who are traveling there.
Right.
But in terms of the casino, they 1,000% should be doing community give back. But not only do they not own those beachfronts, but apparently when they got their leases or their space to be there, the city never held them to a standard of give back. So they actually don't have to. Like sometimes when they come to a city, like Jersey City, it's a big city, maybe they want a variance. They have to go and request a variance and planning and do all these things. Tell the neighborhood that they're gonna, fix whatever. The casinos were never required to do that. So it's not a standard there. So the city is losing from their biggest money asset.
Right. And the casinos, like, let's be clear, like the casinos suck the city dry. As far as that's why we have that's a big issue because they don't give back. They don't help the city at all, which you would think that they would just to bring more traffic in and make people feel safer to come in there. Like if you pull into Atlantic City, once you get off that, you make a left or right, it's a shithole. You know what I mean? It's sad, but thank God they just put the new Dave & Buster's there, bring some light to the, to the little entryway. But you would think these casinos would want to fix up the whole city.
Yes.
And they make enough money to do so. And it doesn't take a lot, you know what I mean? They could even provide the beach passes or the beach cleanup crew, whatever you need to be, some more stuff for the boardwalk and such, you know what I mean? That's our biggest attraction is the boardwalk and the casino. So, but nobody feels safe to pull into Atlantic City. Like, and you can't put no Airbnbs out there. Like,
Yeah, hell
you
no.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Those of you that don't know about Atlantic City, not a safe place. All for that boardwalk.
Stay in the casinos. I don't mess with no area. Like if I'm there, I need to be in the casino so I feel safe and I feel like there's cameras around and
Right.
you know what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to make sure I'm good. You know what I mean. I'm from there and I still gotta watch over
Head
my
on a
shoulders.
swivel.
You know what I mean. You gotta know how to move in certain situations. So, but yeah, the casinos I hold them all accountable for everything that's bad in Atlantic City. You know what I mean. It sucks, but it is. But like and. They're a gift and a curse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they do provide jobs and stuff, but what do those jobs do? Those jobs it's like quicksand. You get a job and you're stuck there for life. You don't want to leave because like I got a cool little job and you know what I mean. I could buy my little house and stuff,
Get
but
a little discount.
yeah, but mind you, you get fired after My brother was the dealer in Tropicana for 17 years. He maxed out pay, so that means he couldn't make no more raises
no
and nothing like
nothing,
that. Got fired. They said he stole $6. Mind you, he's
17-year job.
17-year job. And so, mind you, when you're a dealer, all the tips are split up through the whole everybody that's dealing at that night, that shift. So that $3 really was like cents. You know what I mean? So you telling me my brother stole some pennies? Like, come on, and they fired him just like that, 17 years, only because he had the max rate hourly pay. And so what they do, they want to bring somebody in brand new, give them the low wage, you know what I mean, and start over with them. So, like I said, casinos, they're a gift and a curse, man. Like, but they do need to give back. They do need to be more involved in the city. And that's going to be a major part, too, to bring it back to city. Because a lot of people not even willing to put money into Atlantic City. You know what I mean? So, they like, who's gonna risk that? I mean, y'all there already. Y'all already making money. Y'all been making money.
Yeah.
Like, come on, give back a little. Like, they used to give, like, little casino employees like take us to Wildwood for free and all that. They don't even do that no more. Like he stripped them all out. Like you know what I mean. So yeah, I like casinos definitely gotta step up.
I can't even say it's a gift and a curse because
Right, it's a curse and
it seems like it's more of a curse because when you look at the gift aspect, most people would say, well, it brought jobs. It brought jobs.
That's it.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Okay, so it brought jobs, but there's plenty of other shore towns that don't have casinos that are doing just fine.
Doing great.
Actually, if you
Safer,
go down the
better.
block to Longport, it's another world.
It's a whole. Once you pass Jackson Avenue, I'm gonna just go back a little bit. Once you pass Albany Avenue, right by Stockton College, then the world changes from Atlantic City. Even though that's still Atlantic City, technically like 8 blocks probably past, but if you're from the city, you're not from that part. Like you're from the side, and that changes like left and right. And then you see the nice houses, you see the mansions on the beach, and you see the people are different outside.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and don't go the other way and go over the bridge and think you safe in Pleasantville.
Oh
either.
no, that's listen. Everybody that used all the projects and stuff that was in Atlantic City that they knocked down, they either shipped them to another project that they probably knocked that one down too, and they moved to Pleasantville.
Yeah.
Pleasantville is the backyard of Atlantic City. You know what I mean? So whatever we don't got, they just ran over there.
Right. What a mess. What a mess.
Well, they got a black mayor now. And
Shout out to Marty.
Cash.
Shout out to Mayor Marty Small. You know,
I know.
shout
Please,
out to
let's turn this
Cash.
around. Let's make this positive
Shout out to
because you
Cash.
guys are.
It's nothing to do with them. Marty, I feel like he's doing
not
he's doing a
them, the
great job.
city,
Is what
you
he's
know?
doing. Like he's really trying to push for the city. He's he's really getting out there. Cash, everybody. I feel like his team has really got the right energy, got the right mindset for it, and they really trying to do it.
Yeah.
But it's got to be more than that. It's got to be the casinos with that.
Yeah.
And it's got to be
It's
more
got to
than
be
them.
funding. You know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
it's the power of the casino commission.
yeah,
right?
that's
They control a lot of Atlantic City.
They're the
And if you try to go again, and if you try to go against them, it's going to be a problem.
right, exactly.
We be talking
We
about
not
our
yet.
regulatory commission. The casino commission is
Yeah.
another.
Listen, y'all go play with that
They
the
gangsters.
Atlantic City
They
casino
gangsters.
commission if you want to. It's a reason why they do what they want.
They gangsters.
That's crazy.
You talking about gangsters? They gangsters.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Take over a whole city.
You ever watch Boardwalk Empire?
Yes.
Oh, that was the shit.
That was my shit. So I love watching the history on my city. Like, it's amazing to me to just, and I wanted it to be more than that. You know what I mean? I wanted them to go a little deeper and stuff into it, but I'm just glad they did it anyway. But I want them to come back and do it from the Midget Mooley era, the 80s, when KY and the Curve was, when Club Harlem and Atlantic City, when that whole aspect, when Tyson fights and stuff was down there.
Oh, yeah, when the Tyson fight era?
Come on, man. Like, I want all that. When you seen that picture when, what was it? It was Michael Jackson, Prince, Eddie Murphy, Jack Nicholson, and Madonna all walking through Trump Plaza in Atlantic City. It's a famous picture out there.
I've seen that before,
Yeah, so they coming through Trump Plaza. But that era, like, talk about all that, do the Boardwalk Empire from that and keep it going because it's still history that you left out of. All right, you got the intro. Okay, we know how the parkway went to New York. No, all right, cool. But now show a little more. You know what I mean? And then after that, show a little more because we still writing, we still making moves out there.
Right.
So I would love to see like Mark Wahlberg come down there and do that part, but I feel like he would need some type of street edge or somebody like to help him with that so he don't miss no beat and all that. I mean, because rest in peace, like John Singleton would have been amazing to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that would have been crazy. Because there's so much history in Atlantic City, like, a lot of people don't even know about.
Yeah.
It's so much that public, like, that was Atlantic City? Like, bro, Atlantic City. There's so much history. And then everybody and their mom back in the day came here. Like, it was the spot.
I remember growing up as a kid, an hour away from Atlantic City in South Jersey, and you watching the Tyson fights and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, that's right down the road. Oh, okay, when I get older, I'll be in the mix. I'm going to go down there and party.
Yeah.
And by the time I got older, it's like, no. like, cool out, young fella.
Yeah. Man, Atlantic City's cool. You just got, like, if you're going straight to the casinos and the boardwalk, you're good.
Have a great time.
Yeah, don't play with the street aspect of it at night. You know what I mean?
Don't be thinking you can just walk around. Oh, I saw this restaurant. I'm gonna just park over here and walk 3 blocks. No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're working on it.
Yeah,
But
we're
not
working
yet.
on it. There
you
you
know what I
go.
mean? But it's definitely, you can have a great time down there. Like,
Oh,
you know
listen,
what
I done got a cabana at the pool after dark and,
I was gonna say,
and got a suite at the Hard Rock John and all that. Oh, I done a couple.
that was, I love they put that pool there. Like, I love the indoor water park.
Yes.
And I love what they're doing now.
Oh yeah, the new indoor
new
water
one,
park, the new one, yeah.
So now they're doing like parties there and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Like Jadakiss is there tomorrow.
Okay.
Like as all the events is going through the water park right now.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so all the parties and stuff like, and it's a dope vibe. Like it's like you're not going to a indoor water park to be on some crazy thugged out shit. You know,
Right,
and it's bright, it's colorful. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
The whole visual of it makes you happy. Like,
Right.
this is a fun place. Like, you ain't going to no dark club and niggas just mean mugging and shit. Like, nah, this is a happy place, bro. Like, you're in fucking Wonderland. Like, chill out, have a drink, relax. But that's the vibe that we've been getting back. Like, it's been all good vibes, no issues and nothing like that. So
Yeah, and that vibe is different than like the pool after dark at Harris because that's like a club.
Yeah.
Right, like
that's
you
like a
ain't
club.
like if you happen to be there at night with someone getting that pool, you like, what's wrong with them?
Yeah,
What they doing over there?
They actually stopped all the hip hop stuff over there, man. But that's why this pool is the new spot.
Yeah.
But Showboat has no casino, so they have to do all the extra
gotta do
stuff
something,
to bring in. So they're doing everything that the other casinos don't do. These other casinos, you will never see a hip hop act there unless they're like an A1, like a Pitbull or somebody like that. You know what I mean? Like, but Showboat's like, whatever y'all trying to do, like we just run it. I need the bread.
Yeah.
they ain't got no casino, so they got to make up for that income.
I do like that. It seems like the comedy circuit never left Atlantic City though. Like all the comedians, when you see their tours, you see them pop up in Atlantic City.
Cat Williams is on the 17th.
Yeah, and like a couple
was
years
sold out.
Yeah, Martin, when he did his joint, like I don't know, a couple years ago, did a couple nights in there. Like all the comedians still go to Atlantic City. That's the funny part.
I remember, was it Kings of Comedy came down to Atlantic City. It was called Taj Mahal at the time, the casino that they performed at. And then Steve Harvey was talking about Atlantic City. He said, man, what the hell's wrong with Atlantic City? And he was like, you know, and we was just all kind of like listening, like, what are you about to say? He's like, man, I pulled in here, this shit, y'all need sticks, y'all need some sticks and glue to put this motherfucker back together. And when I tell you, the city went up, like, was Dan there about to fight this dude? Like, nah, you ain't talking about the city like that, bro.
Talking that.
Everybody started booing him, boo. He was like, what, I ain't lying. He was like, all right, niggas made him change the subject. Like, no, don't do that, bro. You still gotta go to sleep here, and you gotta leave here, bro. And it's one way out that expressway, my bro.
And no matter what casino
don't take
you
the black
in,
horse or the white horse fight, cause
no.
You might as well. That's like going to the desert.
Damn sure don't try to drive through the Pine Barrens.
Well, you said everything now has been just good vibes, though, right? Everything has been positivity, putting back good energy. What do you think brought you to this place? Do you think it's age? Do you think it's like time? Because, you know, you had a past that was pretty turbulent, and you was doing the music thing, trying to chase a dream, and you changed your life, obviously, but it came at a cost. You've always clearly had somebody watching over you because there's plenty of incidents that you could have not been here.
Facts.
What makes you sort of be in this new transition?
I think it's everything. Age, experiences, just getting more mature, you know what I mean? And looking at things totally different from when I did back in the day. Like, I didn't really have, I got 4 older brothers, but the age gap is really spread apart. Like, my oldest, like, it's like 7 years apart. So when I grew up, I was just like my own little person. So I kind of figured out a lot of things on my own. So I didn't really have nobody teaching me like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. I just, whatever I was doing, this is like whatever I was learning on the way. But now I don't want to be like, I want like all my peoples to be like, they got somebody that could, you know what I mean, be the big homie, whatever case you want to say, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be the person to be like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I think you should do this, you should do that. And bring good energy to it, like, you know what I mean? And have them have a different outlook. Because a lot of people from Atlantic City don't have nobody to guide them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And anybody that was from Atlantic, we don't really have too many people that made it out of Atlantic City. Everybody that made it out of Atlantic City had to leave Atlantic City, but they never came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they never came back. Me, I got a soft spot for it. I love it. Every time I come back, I feel like I'm at the crib. You know what I mean? Like, and I just genuinely love the city, man. And I just wanted to see it come back up. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying, but
that mindset shift, I think, is one of the biggest parts of this, right? And without having that transition, it's hard to really see life differently. And you're right, you do sometimes need that guidance and that mentorship. What do you think some of those experiences is what gave you that mindset shift? Like, I can't do this anymore. Like,
without a doubt. I mean, when you go through certain things in life, it's life-changing. And all the incidents and stuff that I've been through, good and bad, just make me look at things in a more respectable, positive aspect. Like, I don't want to be a street nigga no more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're saying, like, I'm going to the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to live a nice life. The streets is a myth, and I don't never want. I tell all moms, like, bro, the streets ain't it, bro. Like, it's two end zones for that, bro. And it's not nothing positive out of it. And it's like, you know, sometimes I'll take my homies like, yo, come out to California, man. Come out here. Just to show them some new shit, because you could tell somebody till they blue in the face, but when you actually showing them something, and they can see me and see that I've actually got out the city and lived life, you know what I mean, and reached certain goals and stuff. So they know, okay, that's Jerz. All right, yeah, he be out there. They'll trust me, you know what I mean? So I take them out there, you know what I mean? Really show them new shit, like introducing the people and show them that everything's reachable. Like, bro, I'm from the same block you from. I'm from the same city you from, bro. Like, but I'm out here, you know what I mean? Like, I can do what I can do for you as much as I can. I'm like, I'm not never gonna hold all the cards for myself. Like, I'm not trying to be. I don't want to be the big boss dude, because then that's too much responsibilities and all that. I want all my people to eat. Case if I fall off one day, I could be like, bro, my man got me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no fun of being the only one up.
That's a fact.
And keep you looking over your shoulder too.
Yeah, like then you can't trust nobody around you. Like, so that's that's a gift and a curse too. Because sometimes I do too much for people and don't get back what I expected. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? But like I'm getting blessed, so I'm gonna keep trying to be blessed people and keep it positive, man, and just trying to do something to something pop. You know what I mean? Or even like seeing one of my homies, if I could help him some type of way and come back and see him really progressing. That's a blessing. That's like, I love seeing that. You know what I mean? Like that
feels good.
That feels super good. Like more than anything I ever did for myself. You know what I mean? So like I lived a crazy life. Even like right now, like if it all ended, you know what I mean? I could say I lived an amazing life. Like I was at Michael Jackson crib riding 4-wheelers with him. You know what I mean? Like went to his birthday parties. I did crazy shit that most people wouldn't even dream of. I've been around the world 20 times.
You was on BET, the Tigger, the basement.
I was on the
right?
Rap City, the basement.
That's
Growing
classic.
up watching that, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Did that.
That's legendary.
I done been on stage with the best. You know what I mean? I did songs with Lil Wayne. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I did everything a rapper could want to do.
And you did songs with Lil Wayne early in your career too.
Early, when he was Carter 3 era, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the song I did with him, Different Girls, that was like probably my first time recording a song. And I went to Wayne. I'm like, bro, I did a song. I want you to hear it. Because I was just doing beats at the time. And he was like, you rap, nigga? I said, yo, check it out. So he played it. I played it for him. And then he was just zoning. I was like, let me get on it. I said, what?
Not even a question.
Load that up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then that ended up doing, we ended up doing like 3 or 4 more songs after that. But that was my introduction to the the rap industry shit, being like, I guess, a rapper, and not just being a producer. And Lil Wayne showed mad love after that. And then it was some weird shit he told me. He was like, he got a, what he say? He said, you got a little nice voice, like a Sting voice. I'm looking at it like, Sting? I'm rapping. What you talking about? He's like, nah, it's your frequency. I was like, Lil Wayne is a genius. A lot of people, musically, he's
and he got a hell of an ear.
Bro, he's what you call it, photogenic and all that shit. Like he don't write nothing down. He go in there like we did the Different Girls. He just bobbed his head. All right, let me go in the booth.
And he just rapped?
And he just rapped. And
that's real?
Yeah. No, that's real. And he named shit in the song like Nu Jerzey Devil from like he's saying the shit in the song. It's
that y'all was there
right there.
Right
I'm about to go back and listen to the song. I'm gonna listen to it differently now.
I actually got a little clip of the making of the song. We was in Hit Factory studio in Miami. And he's in there, and then the crazy part, the engineer kept fucking up with the auto tune. He couldn't get the key right. So every time, if the tone is off, the key's off, it's gonna make you sound weird. So Lil Wayne was rapping, and dudes kept fucking up. Lil Wayne came out the booth. He said, "Are you not musically inclined?" Yo, that was he went so bad on it. He's like, "Bro, are you not musically inclined? Do you not hear that shit? Do you not hear that?"
Oh yeah, because he can hear it in his.
Yeah, cause it's throwing him off. Like you know what I mean? It's not the flow he trying to do. So he came out the booth like spazzing on little dude and shit. And he was like, man. And the crazy part is we didn't even finish the song that day. So I thought it was over. Like I ain't never gonna get this shit now. This is my
lost this opportunity.
This nigga mad as hell. You know what I mean? Like the vibe is off and shit. And if you watch the making of the video, you'll hear the auto tune shit off because I'm filming him recording this, so you'll hear the offness of it. But that night I was like, bro, I just lost my opportunity and shit because it's done. I'm looking at the engineer like I'm gonna beat this nigga ass right now, bro. Like
fucked up my opportunity.
Fucked up my whole career. I'm like, that was my once in a lifetime opportunity, bro. But I mean, Lil Wayne kept it real, and he was like, nah. He ended up knocking it out on his own, with another engineer and shit, and then sent me the session. He ad-libbed my verses and all that. He went over there.
You're getting busy.
He was like, bro, I'm going in for you. And I was like, I was super happy. You know what I mean?
Incredible.
I was super happy.
A kid from Atlantic City. Look at that.
Right, man. And
Amazing.
Wayne's so real. He went platinum that week, I think it was.
In
right?
a day.
In a day, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he had hit me. He was like, hey man, I'm going to Bahamas for a little while, just chill, celebrate and shit. So in case you call me, my phone ain't gonna be working. I'm like, all right, but he comes back and he hits me like, yo, I'm back and shit. He's like, it was his birthday, I think it was, and it's like, yeah, we gonna go to the party for a little bit and then back to the studio. I'm like, studio? I'm like, bro, you just went platinum in a day, my nigga. Like, you just dropped the album. Like, he was
Relax.
that ain't. We could party in the studio. And I'm like, and that made me look at shit way different. I said,
That work ethic.
his work ethic is unmatched. This boy will do 3-4 songs with features mixed, done up, out the door, and hits. You know what I'm saying? His work ethic is so crazy, and for him to say that, like, I'm going to the studio, like, fuck my birthday and all that. Like, I'm going to the studio. Fuck me going platinum this week.
Right.
I want to record some new shit. I said, bro, that shit gave me so much inspiration. It's like, gave me a whole different respect for him. Like, he's a GOAT.
Yeah.
He's a GOAT. And all these new age rappers and all that, he's their godfather. All the weird ones and all that, he birthed all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's always was himself.
Always him. Didn't give a fuck what nobody said. He gonna be him.
Yeah.
So now with 48 blocks, you have this opportunity, and I know you already are, giving these opportunities to your people from Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's big, and then with other opportunities that's coming. Can't talk about everything. Y'all nosy motherfuckers.
No, but the legacy to legal thing, like, seriously, talk about that, because you're now gonna be in actual dispensaries, right? We're a legal state. You're gonna transition to getting it on shelves. How are you going about that, and how are you gonna deal with the branding aspect of it? Because in the streets, there's a lot of fun branding, and now that is gonna be very boring here in Jersey.
Yeah, the branding part of it.
Especially being from Cali.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the bag situation. Like, we got to keep it really plain Jane and all that. But, you still, I'm going to treat it like the music business. I'm going to promote everything through my musical channels and all that. And all my close friends, whatever celebrities I got in reach with, I'm going to make them be, if it ain't 48, I'm straight. You know what I mean? So I'm going to bring that whole aspect to it.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to use all of that. Me being in L.A. and being around Backpack Boys, I soaked up all their formula and all their game and seen how they did it, and I'm gonna take the same approach. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna give away free game, but but you know what I mean. But it's a lot of groundwork. You gotta hit the floor with it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna just use, like I said, all my resources, and branding is everything. I can't preach that more than, like, we could have the same bud, and if I have excuse me.
Oh, bag's calling.
Oh, my bad.
So one of the bags is calling. Hold on.
That's the money. I call y'all back. No. But yeah. So, like, branding to me is everything. I feel like without no branding, like, the weed's not gonna separate itself. Like, you can have you can have the same bud, fire bud. I could put Backpack Boys on a little sticker, and you could just have a regular little envelope. I could sell that 300 times more than what you selling it for. Like, it's crazy. Like, the brand, and that's. People don't understand that. Like, you gotta understand, branding is so powerful, bro. It makes the whole situation. Like, if you don't have a brand, you don't have anything.
That's why Supreme can just put their logo on a damn T-shirt,
Anything.
a bicycle, a scarf, and you sell this shit.
And that's a big reason why Backpack Boys started blowing up, because they used the Supreme logo first to get the attention from people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you seen it, you was like, "Is that Supreme? Oh, that's what's Backpack Boys? What's that?" Now you're doing your history on it. You know what I mean? So they drew you in, and they had the fire to back it up. You know what I'm saying? So it was genius. It's genius to them to think of that, man. Shout out to Juan. You know what I mean? But that was genius.
Listen, I'm super proud of you. I love to see, well, obviously, people of color winning, but just the fact that you have been able to reinvent yourself time and time again, continuously grow, evolve, and giving your people opportunity. I love this mindset that you're in right now of just, like, giving back, positivity, like, just change, like, that. The hood shit is so corny now.
Yeah, it's played out. And it's what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You gotta grow up sometime, you know what I mean? You gotta see things for what it is and bring some positivity, man. It makes you feel better, you know what I mean? It makes everybody feel better. It gives you people a better outlook on you, you know what I mean? And you're making everybody happy.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to be happy. I want to be smiling. I wanted them, when I go, they were like, Jerzey, he was always smiling. I want to be that person. I don't want to be the tough guy. Like, nah, there ain't nothing good gonna stem from that. You know what I mean? I already seen that. I already been through that. I seen what it offered, and I'm good. I don't want it.
Jerzey want the soft life.
Yeah.
He trying to find the
You know what
soft
I mean?
life.
I'm getting my manicures now and everything. You know, so I'm getting facials. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm trying to be soft. Fuck
I
that.
love it. I love it. No, it is. You're becoming the best version of yourself.
Appreciate it.
It's an incredible thing. I can't wait to be able to see 48 blocks on our shelves.
Sell 48 on our shelves.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because we sport black and brown.
For sure. And I'm kind of gonna keep it exclusive in the beginning too.
Okay.
I might just pick certain shops that I want to put it in. You know what I mean? And then let it grow. Like I want to build the
a demand.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't want to saturate
Send it everywhere. Yeah,
I don't want to. It's everywhere. Like nah, I want it to be in certain. I wish as soon as y'all open it, we'll do like a special strand. You know
hey, you heard it here first. Fuck the rest of y'all motherfuckers in Jersey City. We got the exclusive 48 blocks. Y'all motherfuckers don't got it. Don't be blowing up the fucking IG.
Right. Y'all might be the
You gotta
only
put
ones
a
out
stamp
here
on
in
it
New
early.
Jersey with it. You know what I mean? And then people gonna be running up in here.
That's it.
Need that 48, man. If it ain't 48, I'm straight.
That's
We locking
it.
down these exclusivity clauses. every Joe's like, yo, we the only ones selling this shit.
You know we the only ones that got that right.
Only us. So.
Nah, listen, I look forward to supporting, and I look forward to seeing what you continue to do in Atlantic City. You know, we love the city. We're here to support any way that we can. And for